get back to cloud hands, okay? So in cloud hands, I know some of you were not here, it's like playing a piano, and it's a sideways motion, unlike all the other movements. So when we play the piano, our toes are like our fingers. We put our finger there, and then we firm down. And in this case, we're not too fancy, where 2 fingers cannot be placed down at the same time. So we're alternating all this time. Okay, so I'm going to turn this way, and I'm going to still instruct, and then you can follow me, okay? So we said that to do justice to floating clouds, we need to move in a sideways motion. So right now we're at 50-50, and we lead with the toe. So we put all the weight on our right foot to allow the left heel to come up. We're on the toe of the left. We can now advance because it's an insubstantial. We put our toe down, we put our arch down, we put our heel down. We firm down. We've got gravity to take care of us. Therefore, the heel of the opposite foot can come up. And off the ground, lead with the toe to close. Firm down on the right now. Lift of the left heel off the ground. Toe leading with the toe. Firm down, safety measure right there. Insubstantial foot comes up, off the ground, alternating this way. But as you could see when we did cloud hands, we had to go the other way. In order for us to go the other way, we have to stop doing something. We have to shift weight onto the right, and we have to bring that left in. So in every situation, the feet know what to do because it's an alternating pattern. And each time it does it, we're going sideways, our feet are parallel, our steps are just shoulder width away, we're always leading with the toe, we're always shifting our weight as if we played the piano, okay? So not too bad for the feet. So you want to get that feet system or sequencing or patterning down very well, just the way we were taught to do a T-step, L stance, bow stance. So then after you lay the groundwork for your feet, then you can build towards your hands. In the hand position now, we're looking at an old-fashioned, sort of an elongated clock that has numbers rather than Roman numerals. And each time we look at the extremities of the clock, something triggers or alerts us that something has to happen, okay? So when something happens at 3 o'clock, 12 o'clock, and 9 o'clock. But each time we're moving, my hands are doing very little, except that curvature at the end of that elongated clock. My hands are making a curve. But what is it that's helping me to move? What's helping me to make myself move? Somebody want to say it? In that area, it's the stomach, but it's more than that. It's the hips and the waist. If I did not move my hips and waist, this is what it would look like, okay? But once I use my hips and waist, I can put my hands anywhere, 12 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 12 o'clock, 3 o'clock. But I can do this, I can set it up any way, but all I'm doing is using my hips and waist. Of course I am using my feet, but the feet are only parallel and they're only shifting the weight, but the rotation of the hips and waist are helping me with my arms and my fingers and my hands my wrists, okay? So when you practice, need to work on, and we already warmed this guy up, the hips and waists are the drivers of your Tai Chi movements, of everything that we do, okay? So it's very powerful. The more you can be flexible in this area, the better you are in keeping your core strong, okay? It's not your hands. Your hands are not gonna help you when you fall, you know? You need the strength and the balance and the power of the core down through the middle of your body. Another segment of this is getting in and out of, getting into cloud hands and getting out of cloud hands. So if you can just visually look and see that when we got out of cloud hands, at 12 o'clock we shifted our weight and we became a golden cockerel. We didn't have anything else to fuss around with. We shifted our weight and we just came up. To get into cloud hands, we set ourselves up. We went to part the wild horse's mane. Part the wild horse's mane this way. We flipped our hands, we went this way. And then we used our hips and waists, got out to the 9 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 9 o'clock, okay? Sometimes that becomes a problem because transitions sometimes are harder to see. They're not, you have to do it in a split second and only one time and get into the right position. Whereas cloud hands, maybe you have 3 repetitions of doing it, and so you kind of can fudge it or correct it. But we can work on it, okay? But to do cloud hands is one of the, it's just like brush knee. It's difficult, but I'd say some of you are doing well on it. Yeah, you still need work on it, but do we want to accomplish everything in 15 weeks? No, we want to start our journey and we want to build on it so that it'll give our system time to get strong. We can't just get strong immediately, okay, but over a period of time. All right.